I wonder, do you ever take ages to finally realise or understand something? Maybe getting your head around what's being asked for when filling in a form or something. What do they mean? I don't understand. It don't make sense. It takes ages. Natalie has been writing an essay recently, and it took me weeks to understand what the question was before I could try to give any kind of suggestions. And finally, the penny dropped. I understood what she was needing to write about. Thankfully, she was able to understand a bit earlier than me, though. Sometimes it just takes so long. And when we get there, we realise we had been learning about what we were trying to understand, slowly working it out for all that time. It wasn't just a sudden flash and everything made sense from nothing. There was a journey to get there. We see this in the Gospels after Jesus' resurrection. Jesus had prepared the disciples. He tried to explain what was going to happen, and they didn't get it. They didn't understand. Disciples saw he was risen from the dead, but still people didn't believe. Some of his friends met him on the road to Emmaus. He explained the prophecies to them about himself. They didn't recognize him until he broke bread with them. In today's gospel, Jesus appears again and they are terrified. And then, to prove he isn't a ghost, he decides to eat with them. Slowly. Eventually, they believe. They understand. And at that point, they realized that they were slowly moving towards understanding, towards acceptance. All the time, God was guiding them to that moment. We are probably the same, sometimes wondering whether it is all true, wondering how we came to be here at the Vale today as followers of Jesus Christ. But when we look back, we see we have been on a journey, guided by God. That has certainly been the case for me, discerning that God has called me to a certain ministry, such as here in the Vale, and realizing that lots of things had happened before to prepare me for this moment, for this ministry. God is guiding us as followers of Jesus into the future. God is guiding us as a church into the future. So often we are not aware until afterwards, when we start to look back and see how much has changed during that time. May we trust God as we are continually guided into becoming the people and the church he is calling us to be now and into the future.